All right, so by this point in the course here, you figured out that you're not going to be walking down the street with a long gun. So obviously you're going to be carrying some kind of a handgun, and when it comes to that, your ammunition is everything. I've seen a lot of genital tests out there, and everybody's, you know, raving about the 124 grain plus P plus and mess like that. The issue that I have is a lot of guys, body armor is not hard to get, especially the soft body armor. You can pick up soft body armor just about anywhere for $100, $200. Wilbur here, a hog, internally is so much like a human that the military uses it for live tissue training. When I went through live tissue training, I had to keep a hog alive for 12 hours, and they did all kinds of crap to it. Guys, this is exactly the same kind of body armor and the same level of body armor, even made by the same company that makes body armor for concealment and or what they call low profile body armor. That's the body armor you see cops here in America wearing just underneath their uniform, and you can tell they're wearing it because they got the little line down here around their gut. Overseas, and you're starting to see a little bit here in the States, but overseas in areas like Germany and parts of the old Soviet Union province, they're wearing outer body armor. It's still soft body armor, but it's outside of their uniform, and it's got 2 layers of this. Now, around in both cases, they plus up right here around the vital organs, mostly right here around the heart. And in cases here with the low profile body armor, they have 2 layers of this right here, and with the outer body armor, it's 2 layers of this all over with a 3rd layer right here around the heart, because your sternum is actually the weakest part of your chest cavity. It's really nothing more than cartilage. Well, Wilbur here, his sternum's up here. The ribs are a lot stronger, so that's what I'm going to shoot for. And his shoulder is right about in here, so I'm going to try to put my bullet right about there, because I want to hit the ribs, I don't want to hit the shoulder. And I also want to be able to use this for further testing. The ammunition we're going to be using is Lehigh Defense Extreme Penetrator. 9mm is the most popular caliber out there in a handgun. That's what I'm using as a 9mm. It's a 115 grain full copper bullet. And it's all the YouTube videos I've seen, it penetrates a lot of crap, but I've never seen anybody actually shoot an actual animal with internal organs and everything in place, let alone shoot soft body armor. So let's see what it does. I want you to understand that my company does not receive any form of gratitude, payment, or anything of that nature from Lehigh Defense or any other company for that matter. We teach tactics, simple as that, military tactics. We are not a product review company. So when we approached this experiment, I was looking for a round that had the best chance of actually penetrating soft body armor. I chose Lehigh Defense's ammunition, Extreme Penetrator to be exact, to test, because out of everything I'd seen, it's the only thing that I believed would actually stand at an opportunity to penetrate the body armor. Just so you're aware, that's what the Lehigh's Extreme Penetrator looks like. It looks like a freaking Phillips head screwdriver. Let's see what it does. Got a bullet hole right here, going all the way through the hog. I do not, however, I don't see an exit wound, but you definitely got an entrance wound right there. So that jacked old Wilbur the crap up, and this body armor is completely shot. I can't reuse this. There's the exit hole from the body armor, entrance hole on old Wilbur. Thankfully, I've got 2 more pieces of this, so we know that it'll go through 1. Let's see if it'll go through 2. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to shoot a double layer of this soft body armor, and again, this is both Point Blank body armor, and these are brand new, still in date, still valid, came out of the back of an IOTV, just like the last one, and you probably still see the last one's on the back end of the hog here. I still cannot find an exit wound when I turn the hog around, so we're going to shoot on this side of the rib cage and hope that the rib cage is still intact. One thing I have noticed, the round is hitting a lot higher than where I'm aiming, a lot higher. But the recoil's about the same. I mean, it's really not that much worse than a plus P or plus P plus. So let's shoot this and see if it penetrates. Oh, one other side note, I'm only shooting from about 10 yards away. So I've got about 30 feet from me to the hog. All right, let's move. All right, so we taped the bottom part here just to keep it from flapping up and to see if that might prevent an issue or anything, but you can tell the top layer of the body armor's done, toast. So let's see what's underneath it. Did not penetrate, but you can definitely tell where it hit. Big old indentation right here, which tells me it freaking shattered that rib. Didn't break it, it shattered it. So that's telling me that it just sent a bunch of little fragments of bone flying inside in those internal organs. All right, that right there is the bullet. I just pulled it out of the armor, and you can see it's kind of jacked the front of it up a little bit, deformed it a little, but that's about it. I mean, other than that, it's still intact, completely intact. All right, so what we've done is I just literally flipped the body armor around, and we're gonna, this is the back side of what I just shot. I kind of tried to flatten it out and make it somewhat usable. We're gonna shoot it with a 357 SIG and see if that'll penetrate. I'm hoping like crap I don't follow the same path the bullet the 9mm just went, because that'd kind of be like cheating. So let's see what it does. That's a no good. Hold on. Alright, so they shot over to 357 SIG. Hit here. I did put it over the shoulder. Massive indentation again right here. No penetration though. But again, I can see exactly where it hit. Big indentation right there. I can feel that the shoulder blade is totally broke. Just completely and utterly broke. Side note, I shot it at it earlier and forgot that it shoots high. And that's where it hit. Just above the body armor. As you can see, that is an enormous hole. When it breaks a freaking shoulder blade like that, that is, and these ribs here, it makes a freaking hole I can stick my finger in. That's pretty freaking extreme. Alright, so in conclusion, thanks to Mr. Wilbur and some Point Blank body armor, I gotta say I'm definitely going to be carrying some Lehigh Defense ammo in my my carry piece from now on if I'm doing a covert operation. And I will say this much though, I'm going to definitely have to put it on paper because I think it shoots a little high. A lot high actually. But other than that, it's freaking pretty daggone impressive. It looks like to me, no matter if they're wearing body armor or not, as long as it's soft body armor, it's going to get the job done. I'm going to pick up a box. Think about it. All right, let's move on.